You, us, there lived a guy whose name was JB. This guy was honest, sinless, but almost, loved God, and hated evil. He had a Letterman sweater, was president of senior class, was voted most likely to succeed, dated the best-looking girl in school, drove a BMW, and owned 2 Harley-Davidsons. He was the most popular guy in the high school. Then one day Satan entered heaven's court to have a talk with God about JB. Hey Satan, God said, did you see my man JB? Well, of course, he serves you, said Satan. With all the blessings some you've given him, no wonder. Let me take it away and then see what happens. All right, Satan, God replied, bring it on. I believe in my man JB. Then the very next day after returning home from school, where he had just led the football team in victory, JB found a note addressed to him in a living room chair.
Dear JB, received a call from the principal tonight. He said because of reasons unmentioned, he wants you to turn your Letterman sweater. Mary Jones has been appointed senior class president. Your name has been removed from the yearbook, and you've been voted class jerk. Your girlfriend also called. She said she's breaking up with you and going out with Wally. Yuck. Love, Dad. P.S. While you were gone tonight, someone broke in the garage and stole your BMW? Replaced your boys with tricycles?
JB was devastated. He had lost everything. He immediately knelt down on his knees and began praying.
Dear God, my life is yours. Everything I had you gave me, so you have every right to take it back.
As JB arose from here, he was suddenly struck with a terrible illness. He fell into the chair in great pain, moaning and groaning. At that moment, 4 of JB's friends walked in and all of a sudden they saw JB and immediately ran to his side.
JB, what's wrong?
You look terrible, I used to.
When did this happen?
Should we call a doctor?
If you guys will stop talking for a second, I'll tell you. Everything's happened. I no longer own a Letterman sweater. I'm no longer Mary Jones has been appointed senior class president. I'm removed from the yearbook, and my girl's dating Wally.
Ew, yuck.
If that's not all, my Harleys are tricycles, and my BMW was stolen.
BMW?
Yes, my BMW.
Oh, wow.
I don't know why this is happening to me. I've done nothing to deserve this. Oh, I wish I were dead. Why me? Why now?
Hey, wait a minute. Are you the one that's always preaching and everyone to be strong and faithful? And look at you, you're all jello. First time something wrong and you're ready to end it all? Obviously, God is doing this so you can be strong and faithful, so you can start practicing.
You're condemning me because I'm feeling a little hurt, misery? Am I not allowed to feel that emotion?
I was always told to read when people are sick and in struggles because something refused to change. You know, like Nick Vikovich, he has said he's holding on to. It beats to God doesn't just confess his sins, so he can go back and do things.
If what you're saying is true, when it comes to movie stars who aren't Christians are rich and famous, and people who are Christians that are poor aren't rich and famous.
Forget God. This God of yours doesn't sound too smart or caring. Why does he cause earthquakes and famine? Why does he let people fight and die? If I were you, I'd find a God who cares. Because your prayers aren't getting you answered. At one point in time, I thought about becoming a Christian, just like you. Because you were so happy and lucky. But look at you. Where's your God now?
You guys are such a great group of friends. I feel so much better now that you guys have come. I mean, I've done nothing to deserve this. I'll continue to praise God and love Him. But I just want to know why this happened to me.
I'm telling you, this is God's will. He's doing this because you need to be strong and faithful.
And I'm telling you, he's sinned and God's punishing him, so he'll give in to him.
Forget God. He doesn't care about you or anyone else.
He's sinned.
It's God's will.
He's sinned.
Forget
He's
God.
sinned.
Hey, shut up! Thank you. Look at you 3. What a sorry group of friends you guys are. I'm talking about you too, JB. Who are you to demand answers from God? Are you as all-knowing and all-powerful as He? And you 3, suddenly the experts on theology, I see. God's doing this because you've been bad, JB. It's God's will, JB. Forget God, JB. All of you should get on your knees right now, and ask for God's forgiveness. I mean, we are just people. How do we know what God is thinking or doing? I mean, were you there with Him when He created the sunrise, the sunset? What about the mountains and the valleys? Snow, rain, hail? He is the all-powerful, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. And you fools stand around as if you and God are one? God forgive you all.
You're right. I was wrong. Very wrong. I should never have demanded answers from God.
I was wrong too, JB. Will you forgive me?
Me too, JB.
Worst of all, I turned away from him.
And so our story comes to an end, but life goes on for JB and his 4 friends. JB will soon get back his Letterman sweater, and position as class president will be restored. His car was found with only a few dents in it, and he was able to find some guy to buy his tricycle so he could start savings for a new Harley. But as for his girl, well, on the night of prom, she ran up with Wally.
Ew.